Okay, we're going to talk today about 3 different ways to put video inside of your Newswire press release. Now, the first and most common way is to go to the iframe builder, and in order to put something in that iframe, and by the way, there's 4 different iframe boxes here, and we've got suggestions on them. The first one being video, Google Maps, Facebook, etc. But you can actually put anything in any one of them, and there's really good tips right here in this little help button. At any rate, if we want to put an iframed video in there, we would go to YouTube and we would hit the share button and look for embed, and make sure we size it correctly to 300 wide, and simply copy this embed code and go back and paste it into our iframe. That's about as simple as method number 1 is. Now, of course, we're going to want to preview that, and we'll do that in a minute, but we want to preview and make sure that we understand that everything that we put in there, everything that shows up in preview is exactly how it will show up in your final press release. So if you don't like it, if it isn't working right in preview, it's not going to magically fix itself when you submit it. Second way, we go back to Facebook. Again, we're at the share button, and this time we just go to the regular share code. Now, the mistake that people often make with this is trying to use the URL of the video, rather than the actual link. So we're going to copy that link right here out of Facebook, or out of YouTube in the share button. We'll go back to Newswire and we'll hit the little iframe builder button here. Now, this will just make it a little easier, and this works really for any video that's hosted on Vimeo or YouTube. We'll paste that little link there. We'll check it. Looks like the right video, so we'll go ahead and insert it. And really, it has the very same effect as the other time we did this. It just puts the iframe, the correct iframe code in the iframe box here, and so your video will show. And so let's preview that like we talked about. We'll first save it, and once it's saved, we'll preview. And sure enough, our little video is showing up as we expect over there. Now, the third way, and the kind of the trickiest way to do this, is we go back to our article body here, and we're going to go back into YouTube once again. We'll go to our share button, we'll go to embed, and this time we're going to size it a little differently. So if we're going to try and put a video directly in the body of the article, we're going to want it a little bit wider, so the 640 width seems to be the correct way. We'll just go back and copy this as we did before. We'll return to Newswire, and this time, instead of just pasting it into the body here, we're going to edit it in HTML. And we'll just find our little spot here that we want to put it. We can just select whatever spot that might be. We'll paste the code that we picked up from YouTube. We'll go down and it's going to be a double save process this time. So we have to save in this particular window the changes to our HTML. I'm trying to scroll that down so you can see what that looks like. It's update is what it's called here. So we'll hit the little update button, and then we'll go back and save as draft again. And we'll preview, and this time we can see that our video actually shows up right in the body of our article. Now, one other trick that you might want to be aware of, and one other little thing that you can do to even make this better, is although you're required to submit an image with your news release, because that image is what shows up on our home page, you don't actually have to display it. So you'll put an image into Newswire. You can uncheck this little button where it says include image in the article body. So by doing that, the article or the image that we've uploaded will appear on the front page of Newswire. It'll be the image that we see when we look at the pins, so to speak, or this image here on the front page of Newswire. It'll still be there and linked, but it won't be any longer in the body of our article. So again, that's 3 ways to do it. They all revolve around grabbing the right code out of YouTube and putting them in the right places. It's really pretty simple. Experiment with it a little bit and see if you can find some great ways to make your press releases pop even more. Keep writing. We'll see you later.